Chairwoman Warren, Vice Chair Titus, Ranking Member Carson. My name is Galen Baughman. I'm the Executive Director of Just Future Project. We are a national policy advocacy organization based in Washington, D.C. Just Future Project focuses on what I think of as the deep end of the criminal legal system. We specialize in systems of permanent punishment and perpetual pariahdom. We know that the worst abuses of state power are almost always visited upon the most marginalized people in our society. As the bill under consideration today by this committee clearly shows, that group is people living with a historical sex-related conviction. Keeping kids safe is a universal value, but SB 288 isn't designed to do that. This bill is a political overreaction to a news story. It is not a serious policy based on evidence. I listened to the proponents this morning, and I'm very sad that elected law enforcement officials in Kansas are offering bald-faced lies to this committee about the data of recidivism in this field. Allow me to review a
Sir,
few of those
let's
numbers
keep
for
the
the committee.
testimony to the bill, please.
I think it's pertinent to the bill, and I'm going to explain by painting pictures with those numbers. 95% of sex offenses are committed by somebody who's never been convicted of a sex-related crime in the past. These are by definition first-time offenses. 93% of sex-related crimes are involving children are committed by a family member or a close friend, somebody known to the child, not a stranger. 92.3% of persons with a past sex-related conviction do not reoffend in a 9-year follow-up study by the Department of Justice in the United States, reflecting a 7.7% recidivism rate for sex crimes. The vast majority of people released after a sex-related conviction do not commit a new sex-related crime. Most new sex crimes are committed by somebody after leaving prison, are actually committed by the majority of the 3,800 or so people who walk out of Kansas DOC every year who were not imprisoned for a sex crime. SB 288 targets a group of people who are extremely unlikely to commit a sex offense involving a child at a place that they are least likely to commit that offense. SB 288 ignores, by definition, the vast majority of sex-related crimes against children. This committee is considering a form of vampire legislation.
Sir,
Like
1 minute
Phantom
remaining.
Menaces of yore, we think to create special lands where evil cannot abide. This is a 2025 version of Vampires and Holy Ground. The label sex offender has talismanic powers. The term invites us to view the person as less than human and inspires proposals like SB 288 designed to banish people from our society. Yet virtually no one branded with this toxic label is currently causing harm. Most will never cause harm again. Chairperson Warren, you told the press after the Blue Valley School Board meeting, quote, every legislature I have shared this story with has had a visceral reaction. It's just horror and disgust, close quote. I ask you to legislate from a place of rational analysis, not horror and disgust. This is a bill to placate angry parents. The children of Kansas need you to create evidence-based policies that would keep them safe. SB 288 does nothing of the sort. I refer you to my
Thank
written
you.
submission testimony. Thank you.
Time's up. Thank you. Is there anyone else wishing to testify as opponent on the bill? Not seeing anyone. Then committee do also want to direct your attention to at your desk you have opponent written testimony from Karen Loganbills, private citizen. And with that, we will open it up for any questions. Not seeing any. I do have a question. I want to go back for just a moment, if I could, to our neutral conferee.